Karen here and welcome to my channel. This is a video that I've been making over 4 weeks because I'm in the June Jump Ahead Mass Make Challenge in Cara Brandon Creations Facebook page. And on week 1 we've got to make 10 pockets or tuck spots. Week 2 is 20 tags. Week 3 is die cuts, so we've got to do 30 items, either punch out die cuts, punches, do some fussy cuts. And then week 4 is using all of the above, so decorating the pockets, tuck spots, tags with the items that we've cut out, and we can use other items in our stash. So this is week 1, and I'm making an envelope to start, not an envelope, well, an envelope pocket to start off with. What I've got is I had a lot of half sheets of paper, book pages, so this is just a few. I stuck 2 together to make them quite solid, so I could use them up. And then I've got some other book sheets where this is what I used for gluing and for when I was punching. So I thought I'd make envelope pocket out of this. And what I do for that is I go, first of all, I want to turn up so the top of the pocket is reinforced. This is, folded in. These have been glued like this for quite a while, so they've gone quite stiff. And then folding in this side, quite brittle as well. But we've got to use all this stuff up, haven't we? So what I do, fun enough, that's just that's just torn in the right place. Like this. Oh, and so's that one, that's handy. And then cut all the way up here. And cut this piece off here. So I then glue this piece down here. This just reinforces the pocket at the top. Gluing that down like that. So these will fold in, fold up, and then this will fold down. Might need folding in a little bit further, like that. So I need to ink these. As I say, this is just the 10 pockets and tuck spots that we need to make first. I'm just inking with walnut stain as well. I might actually use more glue on this. And then I'm just gluing up the sides here and here, whoops, here. So it folds up. So very simple, very easy to make, and it uses up your book pages. And then I will just glue around this, not knowing what I'm doing at the moment. I think I will be probably sticking this onto the bottom of a page of a journal is what I'd normally do. So that's one. The other one I'm making is a, I don't know, tuck spot. But again, this is 2 pages stuck together. I just find it just reinforces them a bit. I'm just inking around the edge. And no, I'm not leaving it like this. Now as I'm making this over 4 weeks. I'll probably be repeating myself a few times. So I'm making a pocket to go on there. And I'll round the corners on this as well. And ink. So I'm putting a pocket onto there. And then I just need to make two more pockets. So yes, it's about 10:30 in the morning and it's 30 degrees already. So I think we're going to be in for a hot one again today. I shouldn't complain. It's one of the reasons I moved to Spain, was for the hot weather and a more temperate climate than we have in the UK. Spoke to my daughter yesterday and apparently it had been raining all day, and it's their bank holiday Jubilee weekend, which is such a pity. Oh, that hasn't stuck down there, has it? Just make sure that I've got a pocket, yes. There. And then this one in the middle. Sometimes where you haven't glued the whole book page together, so where I've cut it there, it's ended up being it's partly open because I haven't glued the whole page. There. See, like this, so I've had that problem here. Now I obviously, oh dear, it's not sticking, is it? Not doing very well with that one. Maybe that's more than 2 book pages. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. So I've got that one we've just made. I've got a smaller one there. I've got 4 others of these as well. And then I've got some very plain ones where I've just done some straight pockets like that, and some little envelope pockets like this as well. And I've done them all out of the book pages I've got, as I've got rather a lot. So that's my week 1. I'll be back with my week 2. Okay, this is week 2, where we need to make 20 tags. Now, if you remember rightly, I said in a video recently that when I went to get my sewing machine, I was allowed to, I could take along some paper and stuff to try it out. So this was a masterboard I'd made. I've stuck 2 lots of paper together, one that way, of book pages, and then I've just covered it randomly, really randomly. So what I'm going to do is hopefully cut this into 20 tags. So I'm not sure of the size or whether I should go for different sizes. I do have some templates here. I have various templates. Some I've made up myself, for instance, when I was making my tag journal, so I could get a decent sized tag. That's a large one. This is a stackable tag, but again, I could use the small one. This, I'm not sure where it came from. A bit of a wide one. Then I've got a long tall tag here. I've done a template for, and sort of a medium-sized tag. So I'm going to see what I can get out of this first. Well, I've managed to get 12, out of the that first masterboard here, and then I found another masterboard which I'm hoping I'll get 8 out. Yep, I managed to do it. I got 8 out of this with, as you can see, there's 2 little ones from each of them. So these are all my tags for week 2, 20 tags, all out of 2 masterboards that I've had sitting there for nearly a year that I haven't done anything with. So this challenge has certainly helped me using things up. Anyway, on to week 3. Hi, so this is week 3 of Jump Ahead June Mass Make Challenge. And it's 30 items that are die cuts, punches, fussy cuts, etc. I've got some die cuts from the Tim Holtz Wildflowers in the coffee and the craft paper. I've got some film strips from a die as well. And then I've got cut out some stickers from one of the botanical books, the antiquarian books. And I'm going to fussy cut round these as well. I've also got the negatives, if that makes sense, from the die cuts. Some of the die cuts I have cut out. Thought they would look really good. And then I've got some fussy cuts here, some cards, leaves, mushrooms, some birds and butterflies as well, and a large dragonfly, and a quote. So these are my 30 items that have been cut out or fussy cut. So next week, the next week is week 4, and we've got to use all of the above last 3 weeks to make 15 items. So I'll be back again. Right, so this is week 4, where we've got to decorate using all of this and all of this to make 15 items. So I have actually chosen what I'm going to decorate. So I've got the small envelope, the large envelope, which I've managed to fit in two small tags to go in there. 2 of these, a belly band with a tag, another belly band with a tag, a pocket with a tag, a large tag, and another pocket with a slightly smaller tag, and then 1 very large tag. And what I plan to do is then take all of this and probably, maybe not the other 2 belly bands, but certainly some of these, so maybe not these 2, but some of these definitely, to make some more ephemera. And I'm going to make another electric journal. Again, using up bits and pieces, labels, small decorations I've got to go on these tags. I want to sew round them, etc. So, yep, I'll be back in a minute with the decorating. Right, so as I say, I've chosen what I'm decorating, and I've got one of these little pockets here, and some of the ephemera I've gone through. I'm only going to do a couple of pieces on camera. The rest I will show you what I've done. And then I've got to put the journal cover to get, or the journal cover together. And I will put the pages all together and then come back and just start putting it in and seeing where we are. Now, I am inking with walnut stain just round the edges, just lightly. It defines it a little bit more. Whoops. That way. So it stands out on the book page a little bit more. Same with this one. So the plan is, this goes down here. That goes down first. And then that one on there. So there, whoops. Like that, and then this. I need to swing them a bit to fit them in. And this goes over the top there. So this one first. Okay, it's another day now. Oops. This has taken quite a few weeks to make and obviously quite a few days. I've got my jewellery class this afternoon I'm helping out at, and my friend's really doing the teaching. She's the seed beader, and we're doing these Christmas decorations, table decorations, all done from seed beads. I must stick a photo up and show you what we're doing. It's quite, I'll put that there. These are quite fiddly. I'm using tacky glue with these. And these are the Tim Holtz Wildflowers. I think it's number 2. I can't remember. But if you notice, trying to get hold of any Tim Holtz stuff at the moment, well, especially where we are in Spain, it's a real pain. All the shops are out of stock. Well, shops. We've got our local craft shop, and we have Craftelia, Mi Tende Arte, and they're all out of stock. I wanted the skeleton leaves. Well, they've just come back in. I've just had a notice they're back in. So I thought, oh, lots of others will be in if they've got that. But they haven't. So I don't know if there's a shortage in the States as well. Let me know in the comments, because it's quite interesting. Because even when I went back to the UK, I thought, oh, I'll get some. I'll be able to get it on Amazon. Oh, I couldn't even get it on Amazon then either. So I've got that. And what I've done, I've got one of the tags that will go in there. And I've put one of the film strips and picked out just some pictures there. Quite something simple on that one, because that's quite fussy with lots on down there. And that will go in there like that. And the next one is the side tuck, belly band, I don't know, I'm not sure which. That I intend to, it's going to get quite complicated, this one. I'm trying to figure out, I think I'm going to put that there. I'm going to have to cut these down, because these are, the beige bit around it is much too thick. So when I've used these, I've always had to cut them down. Okay, so that's all done. Just going to ink just to tone it down a bit. That's going on there. So this will go on the middle bit. Now these are stickers, so I've got to try. That's it, got the back. I thought I'd put that on there. Then I have this bird that, again, I'm going to not cut down as such, but it doesn't fit on the whole pocket. Just turn that down a bit as well. And stick that there. So I'm going to have to cut along the edge there, I think. Stick this one down. Actually, I haven't got anything that I've made to go in there, so when I put the journal together, I will do that. There, like that. Now this, this is going to be a bit tricky. I was planning on using just one of these. So sort of cutting it off there. Just about goes on the pocket. I need to put this in and put this in the middle. So what I'll do is I will make a mark here and a mark here where I know I've got to cut be the outside, and again I'll do it down there as well. Use my bigger scissors, they're straighter. There. There, and I'll take off a slight bit at the top. So that this is then going to fit over here, but with the birdie. But I know I need to trim down on the other sides of these marks. So they're the inside, so I just need to trim just on the inside. There. There. Now the question is, do I leave it on the sticky paper like that? I don't think it will come up. Yeah, you know, I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave it on the sticky paper. Right, so just going to ink around here on the edge of the frame. Like that. Let's take that mark off there. Not that I think you'll see it. Okay, now, no, I won't be using that. I'll be using this one. I'm going to put this is the oh dear, 3-in-1 on my block. It's when I've got this such a fine needle coming out, a fine spout needle, not sure. It's quite difficult to see where it is, but it will all be all glued down eventually, so hopefully that's going that way, so that's the top. Over. That's going to go on there. This is a bit of a hickledy-pickledy one, isn't it? But I think it will be okay. So again, I'll use this to make sure it's stuck down. Like this. Good. So and then I will show you what else I've done. As I say, I then have to put the journal cover together, which I know what I've got to do, I'm going to do. I'm using this 12 by 12 sheet, and I don't like the inside of it, but I love the outside. So I think I'm going to have to cover the inside with something. So that goes like that. And then what I've got is, oh, there, a tag to go in there. You've seen that one, and then these are the others. So I have one large tag here, and then I have another smaller pocket here with this, or side tuck, or belly band, I'm not sure which yet, wait and see. And then I've got the little envelope, and what I've done there, I've split the mushroom, so when you open it, it's like that. Then I've got the two little pockets here. And then I've got the larger envelope, which inside has, I haven't done anything on there yet. Not sure where I'm putting this, so I'm leaving a few bits at the moment. Just, I didn't decorate these. There wasn't enough sort of die cuts, but again, you need something to write on. Done the front of that one. And then this is the other pocket with this card, and I've used the negative of one of the Tim Holtz Wildflowers, and then put that, will go in there, and again there's some of the flowers I've put on there and the birdie again. So that's all my decoration done for week 4. Putting a journal together is the extra bits. I will put the cover together and the pages in and show you, and then I will need to do some putting this in as well, and I expect there will be some more ephemera anyway. See you back in a minute with the cover. Well, this is the cover I've made. I've actually put some pieces in because I did start recording, and it recorded about 4 minutes worth, and I suddenly realised the whole thing had frozen and I've had to restart the whole computer, and it overheated. No idea why, what happened, and it actually hadn't saved the 4 minutes I'd done, so I'm starting again. This is the cover. I've already put some bits in. There's some collage paper from Toots Craft Table, from an old Disney book. There's a page from 1930 something, or no, 1950 something. Bird page. And in here I've already put a side pocket, which was on the original film, but not now. What else have I done? There's an envelope, some Percy Thrower garden book, more collage page, envelope from a shop over here, music paper from a music book, some of my crinkly paper that I die on, some of that paper from the Oxford Companion to French Literature, the more collage paper, an old playing card game book that's from, I think, the 50s, some more of that other paper, and then back to the other side. And then here I've put a little pocket on this here, and then what else have I done? I don't think I've done anything else. I'd got to this. Oh yes, I stuck this in for that to go in there, like that, which, I say, sadly I hadn't filmed. And I'd got to this when I realised. So I'm going to stick this in on here, and I'm leaving the back open as well. And as I'm sticking it to shiny paper, I'm going to use my block here. I don't know what tag. I'm wondering if that really big tag might fit in this. We can try that later. Oops. Yeah. A bit more down that edge there. I'm going to stick it to this. I'm keeping an eye on the camera now, just making sure it all works. I stopped at 4 minutes, so I have no idea what I filmed, because I don't know what I'm taking it. It took it up and then just froze. I don't know what on earth happened with the computer. I've been thinking about getting a new one. I keep running out of space on it, despite me having an external hard drive as well. Right, where's that large tag? Will that fit? Oh yeah, that fits in there. I think I can put that there. So what else? I think I'll leave that one. What else have I got? Another pocket, another little envelope, and oh, I've got my side tucks as well. I will put this other envelope in, I think. Let's go more to the front. What have we got up here? I'm thinking maybe the bigger one on this. Ooh, it doesn't quite fit, does it? I might have to just gently trim it down at the top for there. Maybe I'll do that one. Or I do it at the back here. There, and that can slot in there. Yeah, maybe I'll put that one there. And this, I'm thinking could go here. That's going with that, and I've got some other tags here that I could put behind here that I've made up. So I think I'll do that. No, it's not coming out again. I forgot to put the lid back on. There. This is quite brittle paper, book paper. Right, put that on there. So what I'll do is I'll carry on with putting, I've done most of the ephemera from the challenge on in here now that I'm going to be using, apart from this one book pocket. So I will carry on doing that, and I'll come back with just a very quick flip through of it. See you in a second. Well, I'm here with the flip through now. I do apologise for the lighting. I'm still in the apartment and we've got a very dull day. I haven't got any room to put any lights up, and I've got my shutters down because I tried filming with my shutters up and the sun just, well, the daylight just streamed in and you couldn't see anything. So I'm trying again. Okay, what I've got, I've tied it up with some organza ribbon. This is from the Digital Collage Club with some music paper and lace behind. And I've put a little label on there saying memories. Opens up the collage paper from Tuke's Craft Table, the page out of that book into a pocket, and a tag from Artie Mays, Stay Strong. I quite like that. Bring this more into the middle. Tea dye paper with a sticker on, Disney paper, some trim on the side there, and you've seen this. The difference it is I've got these 3 little tags here that I've put in the pockets, and these I've got that diamond glaze over. You can see there with the tag that we've already made anyway. I'll put a corner tuck on there from my packaging video the other week, and that's from It's So Bohemian. And then a little envelope I got from Amazon. There's a pack of them and some journal cards in there, which I think this is the Digital Collage Club, and I think that's my porch prints. They go in there. I've done a collage here. This is from G. Kerr with some cheesecloth and lace behind. Some leaves up the side. And inside I've got a vintage postcard a friend gave to me. Quite risque for the time. Put that in there. Collage paper. From the children's The Little Grey Rabbit book. Doily. Some music from a music book. Some nice crinkly paper. I put a ruffle with some of the strips I had left that I cut off from round the cover. And this is from My Porch Prints that I've just made up a little tag on a ball pin. Some more trim. Put this pocket here with the tag inside, and I've got the Rax thread on the top there. Little sticker there. And then here I put that envelope, and I've put this is from Nick the Booksmith, it could be, or it could be Artie Mays. It was a freebie. Anyway, and I've backed everything in tea dye paper. And then inside I've got a little tag which is G. Kerr, a little journal card. And that comes down, as you can see, the mushroom there is sort of, I've cut it in half, so when you lift it up. More tea dye paper. The middle where I've got 2 charms, a leaf and a dragonfly there. I don't know if you can see, it's so dark. I'm really sorry about this. Some more trim, and then another ruffle that I've made down there. This is one of the little pockets with a tag from Digital Collage Club. And then here I've inked up a piece of Edith Holden for June. And I did use Vintage Photo on this. And that's a paperclip I've made up from the Digital Collage Club. I've got a few of them made up. This was another tag that I found that I'd got made up using some eco dye paper prints. And I've just put a sepia flower and some lace on that. goes on there, and another one of those little dangles I've used from my porch prints. I put a little fabric flower on there and a bit of lace. Nice crinkly paper again, doily, music paper, and then this was the little booklet that I made with the journal card that tucks in there. I made these on camera as well. Oops, there. And I put a vintage playing card in there and another journal card in there. There is a video which I will link below of how I put those together. With a paper clip on the top. Another one of those little pockets from the Digital Collage Club, the labels. And then inside I've got this in a swap, which I backed in tea-dyed paper and just put a bit of lace and material on as a tab, which goes in there. This is where the other pocket went, with a journal card, using my dies from the film strip die. A little transfer on there of some mushrooms. Again, the larger envelope with the two tags, small tags inside, and the large tag outside that we decorated. Oops. Some more trim down the side here. Another one of my little tuck spots that we made with a tag from It's So Bohemian in there. And then the last page, again, I've put these three little journal cards in. These came from G. Kerr, and the ones at the front came from G. Kerr as well. So I've put quite a collection of different designers in. I've gone through what I've got again. Anyway, I hope you like that. This will be available in my Etsy shop. Please hit that like button if you've enjoyed this video, which I hope you have, and I hope it wasn't too long by the time I've edited it. And I'll speak to you again soon. And thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. Thanks a lot. Bye.